I'm not
You know
sure
what?
you knew
I
where
think
you
what
were
we need
sure
right
where you
now
were going.
is a bit of music to
Illuminati
lighten the
confirmed.
mood.
Music, yay! Yay! Fun music. Gotta dance for stuff. Hello gamers, welcome back to Crafts. This is Checkers 2001 and we have the Stanley Parable. Now this is a game that was on Steam. It's an indie game and I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it and I thought, why not give it a try? It looks really fun, so let's try it. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end. Interesting. So far, even the loading screen makes it look interesting. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Could take quite a long time. Probably won't. Can't take longer than Gary's mod takes. This is... Well, it moved. Congratulations, you moved. Well... The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is kind of true with this loading screen. Except it appears that it actually is loading. Oh, come on, little bar. You can make it. You can make it. Come on. We're gonna trick it into thinking that it can make it so that it'll actually try to make it. Come on, come on. You're almost there. You're almost there. You only have a little bit left. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can almost... Yeah. Oh, yep. There we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Cutscene.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And it's over. That was interesting. Nice start to the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? I wonder. It's awfully bright outside today. It's not in there. There's some places in here we can... No, nothing in there? Okay. There's papers all over the floor. All these doors seem to be locked. Is this the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. Kind of controlling me. I wonder what would happen if I went to the door on the right. Probably would.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, let's go to the boss's office. Can't believe there was... Oh, wait, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there actually was something here. It was a broom! Dum, dum,
There
dum.
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Good for you, narrator person. Good for you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's downstairs, I wonder? Oh, this doesn't seem good. Oh, it's just a red light.
But
Cars.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm flying!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so
The car's
much
still
fun,
there?
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then
wonder.
perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
And talking for a very
Now the
long
voice
amount
was
of time.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
It
Was
was
Stanley
not a
simply
dream.
deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Of course
Stanley
not.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Old man
that
got
this was
excited
a
there
dream.
for a second.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
No,
to wake up.
the darkness closes
He
in.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
So he did.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I
I'm
wish
through.
it to be
I'm
over.
very through.
Let me go back to my job.
This old man talks
Let me
quite a long
continue
time.
pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Let me
My
press
life
buttons
is
again.
normal.
I love
I
buttons.
am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yep, everything.
I am okay.
I'm okay, definitely. Now just open your eyes. Oh, no! Oh, no. I didn't wake up.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am
No,
real. I
I'm
must
real.
be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Everything went black. Very interesting.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay then.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself,
Dum,
and
dum,
then collapsed
dum.
dead on the sidewalk. And
Collapsed
although she
dead.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Of course Stanley's
Everyone
crazy.
knows
I mean,
what crazy
obviously
people look
Stanley
like.
is
And in
crazy.
that moment,
No
she
dirt.
thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my
What,
mind.
you just called me insane?
I know
Wait, I just
what
called
is
myself
real
crazy earlier.
and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Interesting.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for
That
that
was
day.
quite confusing.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Except it
And then
took
she
about
turned
10
and
minutes
ran.
for the old man to describe it. And then the screen went black again. Come on, little bar, you can do it. You can make it. You can make... Oh, we're back in the office. Oh, hey, let's push some more buttons. No more orders? No more? Nothing? No? Okay. Let me go back to the broom closet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. I feel like I've been in there before.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh dang. Oh dang.
This
Okay,
was
I
not
like
the
this
correct
game
way to
already.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth
Cold
the detour
drinks.
after all, just to
Dang,
spend a
that's
few
expensive
moments
for a
here
cold
in this
drink.
immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Or literally drinking it. Whatever.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Interesting, there's no doors.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But what if he took the elevator? Ooh, spooky elevator. That's not good. That's not good! Spooky elevators are not good.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Ah,
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
okay, so this
No,
guy...
no,
Dude,
no, not
seriously?
the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I don't
What
know.
was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes, I will hold on. I'll hold on to these boxes.
Now,
Hold on
let's
for dear
see,
life.
We went down, right,
Fragile.
left,
Must be
down,
French.
left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Milk truck. Got it. Down here.
No,
Yes.
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Oh,
who am I kidding?
Who got fired?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely
apparently-
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
how about
we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh,
And this
come on,
time,
dude.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, it's gonna start over again, isn't it? Oh, dang. Yep, it did. Okay, I am
All of
not
his
gonna take the
co-workers were
elevator this
gone.
time.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game is really awesome. I like
When Stanley...
you can...
Wait, what?
Wait, no.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Definitely, yep.
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Well,
Did
I
you
don't
move
know.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Adventures.
Let's find the story.
I have a feeling we're supposed to go in there. Which means I'm gonna go this way. Oh, magic. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. That's nice to know. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Can't open that. Oh,
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there
Yes,
definitely
definitely.
was a story here before.
yes, there was.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, please
Well, I
don't do
find it
that.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be
Clock
better
actually
than
moves. That's
this.
kind of nice.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Dude, really? I'm gonna try to find some other place to go. This time. Because that...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Not working.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, perhaps. Where's the broom closet? Let me go back in the broom closet. Nope.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Where did all
It's
the doors
possible the
go?
story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go
Plants.
back the other direction
Such
and see if we
plants.
missed anything?
Why don't we? I have a feeling I'm supposed to get in there. Is this door unlocked? Nope. Is this one? Nope. This one? No, but that also looks like a place I'm supposed to get into. Let's try over here. Nothing. Nothing.
Aha!
Life
I
is a
knew
closed
we'd
door.
missed something. The story. Here it comes.
It's coming. Here comes the story.
No, wait. Never mind.
no.
Not the story. Okay, let's head
dead
back
end.
the other way and retrace our steps.
Let's retrace our steps. Yes, even though there's no impressions in the carpet, let's just do it anyway. Oh. That's different.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't
Is this
either.
the story? I don't think so.
Waiting room.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my
wait.
story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes,
Do you remember, Stanley?
I don't.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
How about
You
that?
win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know
Yay!
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Good job, yeah.
Oh, no.
Good job, me.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both
Shouldn't,
know you
'cause this
didn't
game
put in
has
any
only been-
actual
I've
work
only
for
been
that
playing
win.
for like 10
Some
minutes.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
No, it wasn't.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yep, the end is never the end. This game is... it doesn't lie. Except sometimes it does lie.
All right,
Ooh,
I've got a
adventure.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Not that simple because I mean, you know, people like to explore.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Destiny.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can
Okay.
both agree that the nature of existence is in fact
Username?
a byproduct
Access.
of one's subjective
Interesting. That's not a
experience
very good
of that
username.
existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That
Yeah.
got a bit weird back there.
That did get a
Well,
bit
I'd like to
weird.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I'm not
You know
sure
what?
you knew
I
where
think
you
what
were
we need
sure
right
where you
now
were
is a
going.
bit of music to
Illuminati
lighten the mood.
confirmed. Music, yay! Yay! On music. Gotta dance for stuff. Such adventure. The adventure's so intense. Oh, we wasted a minute. This is really funny. Fine, I think you're going a bit crazy here. Hey there. Actually, not even gonna bother that. Adventure 9. This is hilarious. I can't go on the ceiling. Oh, it's in here. Oh my, that's broken. Adventure! This game is so good.
Cut the music. Go back
Oh.
and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
That's nice.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I have a feeling that's not going to be important to the story at all, but okay. Can you resume the music, please?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Yes.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm assuming I'm just going to go this way. This place seems awfully familiar.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take
Hope you
this
realize
anymore.
you
To hell with
created
it.
the line, right?
Restart.
Excuse me. Starting again. Can we have the music again, please? The music was awesome. That was fun.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Well, it kinda
Why
led
can't
us
we
to
make
the
up our own
place without
story?
screens.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, let's do that. Makes much sense.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to
Infinite
be?
hallway.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Let's call it Adventure.
Oh,
Stanley
no,
Adventure.
not you
No.
again. Stanley,
Line is
I'd
back.
also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I thought it was supposed to follow the line, though. If I don't follow the line... Well, I can't really follow the line there, so that's fine.
Ah,
Yay.
a choice.
A
We
choice.
get to make a decision. From
Yay.
here, the story is in our control.
Yes,
How
it is.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
we have some adventure music,
which means
please?
that somewhere, the place where we're
Adventure.
trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Old man,
And since
you're
the
rambling
answer
again.
is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Son, you're
Another
rambling.
victory for logic.
How
Come,
do we know
Stanley.
what's on the right?
Our destiny awaits.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
This
The
is a bit
confusion
confusing.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Music!
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game
No,
what, eight
Stanley dies.
times?
Stanley dies! No!
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing wall. Well,
Thing wall.
who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
I
Why
don't know, you're
I
the
get a say in
narrator.
all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Good
I
idea.
won't do it.
Let's not do it.
And the timer stopped? Does that
Oh, no.
mean, did we do
No.
it? Did we
It
break
stopped.
the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
It stopped.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. Will I just die in this room? Because it
So,
says that I die on here.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Well, in the meantime...
Oh no. Alarms, and then loading screen. And the bar doesn't appear to be getting anywhere this time. Awesome. Alright, come on, hurry up, loading line. This is the last time. The next time we get the loading screen... oh, no, it restarted. Son, you said you weren't going to restart it again. Gramps, you screwed up.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps he had simply missed the memo. Yes, perhaps. Be my Valentine. Awesome thing to have on your coffee cup. Oh no. Okay, where are we going? Oh
When
no.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why not do that again?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
get fired.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's go up to the office this time. Broom closet.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And the boss's office is quite fancy. Executive bathroom. Alright, boss. Where's the money?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Interesting.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What
Now I
he
have
could
a
not
thing
have
on my
known
screen.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the
Keypad.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly,
I got it.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Awesome.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And the newly opened passageway is where we shall stop. this game is quite amazing, and that's pretty much all I have to say about it. If you like this video, then leave a like. Obviously, if you liked it, you leave a like. And I will see you all in the next video. This has been Checkers 2001, signing out.